Should work good. So guys, let me know how you hear me. Everything is good. Live stream here on the YouTube. So so we're waiting for everyone to join. And we will start, of course. Good. Um, um, I will find for now some currency pair where we can open. So here's pretty good chart, but we'll save it for later. And now we'll Okay guys, give me a second. I will just Okay, hello guys. Let me know in the comments how Okay, hello guys. Let me know in the comments how you hear me and see me as well. So for me it shows that it's better now. I hope so. And as I see, the pocket option also works pretty great. So here guys, I'm gonna change the currency pair and I'm gonna open here a sell trade for 2 minutes down. So I open here pretty quickly just to warm up a little bit. So here what we can see that I use here the parabolic star first, and on the parabolic star we can see that the 4 white points is above our chart, moving from top to bottom, so it's giving us definitely a sell signal. Also it was some upward trend here, then also in general upward trend, but with a lot of the fluctuations and also red candles. So then it achieved this resistance level and touched the upper line of the Doesn channels and start reversing in a downward direction. Now it's already touched and even broke, so went even lower than the lower line of the Doesn channels. That also could give us a signal about really strong downward trend and that it will continue. On the MACD indicator, we can see that the last pin bars is red. They already crossed the 0 level, and as you can see, it's going even lower and lower. So it's definitely giving us a sell signal as well. The 2 lines of MACD crossing each other and going in the downward direction as well, so it's another sell signal. And the RSI line is already crossed the level 30, the oversold zone, and going even lower. Of course, it could also show us that it could be a reversal really soon, but at the same time now it's going pretty good. Now as we can see, it's reversed a little bit in the upward direction, but we're still in the plus. It's 28 seconds. So let's wait here. Let's wait. Okay, now start reversing a little bit, but it kind of fluctuates around their entry point. So let's see. Okay, but we're almost in a plus. 3, 2, 1. Okay, it was really close. You can see plus 17 points. By the way, you can see how many trades in the plus I closed before here. So here we can open a catch up. Let's change it to 3 minutes, and I open 2 trades for $50 each. So the catch up, how it works like. So if we didn't close the first trade, for example, for $50 as I did, I open the next trade 2 times more, so I double up amount of money, and I open next trade in the same direction or in different direction. I can also change the time of the expiration, the asset actually. So That's how we will cover our losses and still have a profit. So this is the main idea, and don't need to be scary of the catch ups because it actually could help you a lot. Just the thing that you need to use it, of course, smartly and really really softly as well, like not being that much fast and everything, and analyze all of your steps. Okay, sorry, I heard myself. So hello, 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 hello. Yeah, so now it's going pretty well, as you can see. But today we also are going to talk about, of course, why money management doesn't let you to make a profit, because a lot of people think that the money management is the thing that will solve all of your problems, and it will actually could do that, but if you will use it in a right way. If you will use it in a wrong way, it's probably will make even worse to you. So now it's 1 minute and 30 seconds. We can see a little bit of fluctuations. Okay, it's a kind of tricky chart, as we can see the downward trend continued here. So if we would have a little bit more time on the previous trade, we would close that in a plus. But now, yeah, let's see. Let's see. Uh, so, uh, so today I will also tell you guys can risk management and money management as well sometimes hold you back from making bigger profits. So I always preach risk management as the foundation of consistent trading, but with experience you begin to recognize the setups with significantly higher probabilities where it actually makes sense to increase your exposure slightly. So that doesn't mean breaking all the rules, because it means understanding when the odds are you in favor and how to adapt responsibility as well. So for beginners, I still recommend sticking to strict risk rules, or simply copying, of course, my Telegram signals without over complicating things, because for a lot of the beginners it could be really really difficult to do that. Okay, let's find some other currency pair. We have some kind of the challenges here, but I'm sure we're gonna make it. So here we can open a trade down for 3 minutes. Yeah, we're just pretty quickly of making the decisions here, but yeah, let's wait. So yeah, and during the stream, also I'll show real-time examples of when it's worth taking on more risk and how to make that decision wisely. So for example, also a lot of people still ask me, Lisa, how do you find the chart that you want to trade on and where you want to open trades? For example, we can check this chart. We can see it was the upper trend before it achieved this resistance level. We can also draw it here and start reversing in a downward direction. We can see already 4 red candles, so it's already confirmed that it's reversal. It's not just a corrective candles, right? Also on the MACD indicator, we can see that the last pin bars is all red, the 4 of them, and really soon they will even cross the zero level, giving our more strong sell signal. Also on the RSI line, before when it was the upward trend here, we can see that the line of RSI is actually our price, was above than level 70, the overbought zone. And when it started going in the downward direction, when is the red candle appear on the chart, we can see that how the price started going lower, and we can see how it went out of the overbought zone and started going lower and lower. Right now it's like on the level 50, so it's still the sell signal, of course, because it's out of the oversold zone, but at the same time it's still not that strong, as we can see, because it's at the level 50. It's like moving just straight forward. Okay, I think I lagged a little bit. Oh wait, sorry. I think it should work great though. Why is it lagging so much? Hello, hello guys. I think it's my VPN here on the phone. So it's 50 seconds right now. It's a new candle appear. It's the red candles on the chart, so it's good for us. So yeah, guys, if the quality is pretty bad, you can change it in the settings here, because on my phone I could see a little bit of glitch, but when I change it to the higher quality, everything is fine. So it's 23 seconds till the end of a trade. We can see some green candle there, but it's lower than our entry point, so it's good. So yeah, let's wait. Okay, now it's fluctuating a little bit. Okay, we can open the trade like this. It just starts going in the upward direction. Okay, and just in the last seconds, 2, 1, we close it in the plus. Here the volatility was kind of crazy though. It was kind of crazy. But because we opened it for 3 minutes, it was good for us. We close it in a plus. So here we can open a trade down for 3 minutes, even though like here, I don't really like the shadows. You see the shadows on the candles. I think everyone call it wicks as well. So it's showing us that, for example, right now the buyers were trying to rise the price, but then it went lower immediately. So it's kind of also a good signal for opening a sell trade. But at the same time, the thing that it fluctuates so much and it's pretty big volatility, it's could also make us some difficulties as it was before. As we could see, like in the last like 3 seconds, it was here and then it went lower than our entry points and we close it in a plus. So it's still kind of riskful, and it's better to find more consistent chart with not that much volatility. But here we can see it's always fluctuate around our entry point here. But let's wait. It's a new candle appear here. So yeah. So guys, if you have any questions, you can also text them in the chat and I will answer to them during this live stream. So give me a second. So yeah, as we can see, some kind of the corrections happens, pretty big one. So we will also look for some other currency pair. Okay, it's not the best one also. It's the same. So we need to find a chart with consistent upward or downward trends for the moment, so we can trade by the trends. Actually, it's my favorite kind of the strategy of trading in the binary options, because it's just most easiest one and most careful one also, so you don't risk that much. And I also recommend to all of you to do the same, because sometimes it's pretty difficult and dangerous to trade on the reversals, or to trade in the flat, or to trade against the trend as well. So you need to be more and more careful, guys, definitely. Okay, so here we can open a catch up in a downward direction, because here we can see it was the upper trend before it achieved this resistance level, and we can see already some red candles happen here. The last pin bars on MACD is red color, so it will cross the 0 level soon, and the line of RSI was above the level 70, the overbought zone, and now already starts going lower and lower. So wait a second, I will check your comments if I have. Hi Lisa, can you count 3, 2, 1 up down? Actually, it doesn't make any sense to do it on the live streams, because here's a pretty big delay, and you can check it out as well. You can open the same currency pair, time frame of the candles, by the way, M2, you can see it here, and you will see how much delays we have. So for example, I still have this candle and you will already not have this candle. It's already going to be a new one appear on the chart. It's just simply because of the delays on the YouTube, and we cannot do anything with this. It's always the delays here, up to 20 to 30 seconds, and it's actually a lot. So that means that we will not open the trade at the same entry point. For example, I will open a trade and you will get this signal only 30 seconds after, because of the delay. So mm, I would like to do that, but with the YouTube delays, it's almost impossible. We're already trying it with my subscribers, so it's pretty hard to do. And especially here in Russia, YouTube is working only with the VPN. So yeah, and I think it's giving even more delay. So I'm not sure if it's actually a good idea. So, because you can follow my signals on the trading sessions in the VIP Club channel better. So, about the money management, because a lot of people actually ask it. So, money management in binary options trading is pretty important, not in the Forex or something else, not in the crypto, in binary options, and um, most importantly in the currency pairs. So, money management is one of the most critical aspects of successful trading, of course. So, especially in binary options, yeah. And while trading strategies and technical analysis help identify potential entry points, it is proper money management that protects your capital, minimizes risk, and ensures long-term sustainability. By the way, it's 30 seconds till the end of a trade. We're in the plus right now. It's reversing in the downward direction. And firstly, of course, I need to clarify what is the money management, because maybe some of you don't know it yet. So money management refers to the techniques and rules a trader uses to control risk exposure and protect their trading capital. In binary options, where trades have a fixed return and fixed risk, it is essential to have a clear system for how much to risk per trade, how to manage losses. Okay, we didn't close it even though it was really close. Let's check it out. Plus 11 points. Okay, so here we can see some lateral movement started. Today we are not that lucky on the charts actually, because I think it's also pretty late for now for trading actually, because we start trading in them VIP Club only in 2 hours. So this is the best time for trading. But for now, everyone is still sleeping. So we'll find something else instead. We'll find something else. Because as you can see, a lot of the charts, just lateral movement, how to trade on this kind of the chart is impossible. Really small candles with a big shadow. So that means it's big volatility or no volatility at all. So it's impossible to trade there, of course. So now we will find something more interesting. And we will open trades there. So let's check it out. Let's check it out. Nothing actually, nothing interesting here. As you can see, everything with no trend, literally. Okay, here's not that bad. Okay, so we will open here a trade for $100 down for 3 minutes. So yeah, so it's important in binary options to have a clear system for how much to risk per trade, how to manage losses, how to grow your account without unnecessary risk, because it's one of the most popular question for everyone actually in binary options. So first of all, we will talk about the key principles of money management. First of all, it's risk per trade. So never risk more than 1 to 5% of your total account balance. I'm always telling it on every trading session, and I text it to you on a single trade, of course. So for example, if your account has $500, the maximum risk should be $5 to $25 per trade. So this protects your capital from large drawdowns during a losing streak. So yeah, I actually recommend you to use $1 per trade. For example, if you have $100 in your account, so you use only 1% of your deposit. Here today the market is kind of tricky with us actually. Okay, let's just wait a little bit. I just wait because we still have 2 more minutes. So yeah, so that's how you will not risk that much money on your balance, and you always have a choice to open the catch up or to stop, for example, and everything. So you will not lose the money, and you will continue, for example, on the next trading session or on the next day. So that's how you also will calm down, and you still have the money on your account that you can increase your balance again with. Also, fixed vs percentage based sizing. So fixed amount, you trade the same amount each time, always, for example, $10 per trade. And percentage based, you trade a percentage of your current balance, for example, 2% of your account per trade. So this method adapts as your balance grows and decreases, but you don't need to use it for now. If you just started, you just use fixed amount per trade every time, like for example 1%, and 1% from each time your balance grows, for example. Or when you use a catch up, you use 1%, then you use 2%, then 4%, then 8%. So that's how it's working. Also, there is the 3% rule exists that I think I also should you tell about. So this rule suggests not risking more than 3% of your capital per trade. So it offers a good balance between growth and safety. So 3%, something between 1 to 5. So it's pretty good for seeing actually the result, and at the same time not risking that much. But I personally recommend you to use 1%. So that's how you will do it really safely and without any problems actually. So it's 1 second and we close the trade in the plus. Okay, perfect. As you can see, it was pretty close to our entry point, but we still close it. So here we open another trade down for 3 minutes. Also, you need to use, of course, the Martingale system. Of course, it could be riskful sometimes. So Martingale system involves doubling the investment after each loss to recover previous losses. So a lot of people think that it's extremely risky and can lead to the full account wipeout very quickly if a losing streak occurs, and it actually could if you are not using it in the right way, and if you don't know how to analyze the market. Of course it can, but everything could happen in the market. You also need to understand that. But the thing is that if you will lose a trade, you will need to, for example, if you don't use a catch-up system, you will need to do at least 2 trades in a plus to cover it and still have a plus. So with the same amount of money, for example. So for example, you lost a trade for $1, then you need to do a trade for $1 again in a plus, and then another one in a plus as well. So you will cover your losses and still have a profit. But what if, for example, you lose your first trade for $1, then you win the next one? Okay, you kind of cover the amount of money that you lost, even not the full, and then you do and you trade, boom, again the minus, then again the plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, and then how you will go not even in the zero but in the minus, because from, for example, $1 on the payout of 92% is the maximum, you will get 92%, 92 cents. It's not even $1. You will not even cover the losses with the same trade. So that's why I don't really understand why so many people is not a lot of the people, but still some of the traders, it's really avoiding and really scary about the Martingale system, because how you will cover all of your losses with this. And it's not even about $1, for example. A lot of people trading with I don't know, $30 per trade, $50 per trade, and it's gonna be just a lot of the losings. For example, if I lost a trade for $30, then I do a trade for $30 as well, I get a profit of $27. So I have minus $3. So I need to do a next trade to cover this losses full, and I will have a profit again of $27. So in total it's $24 in a plus. And if I will close all of this 2 trades in a plus, but if I will not, what to do? If the first one in the minus, the second one in the minus, the third one in the minus? Sometimes the market is really crazy and difficult. So what do you do without the Martingale system? So the main thing is just to use it wisely and open a trade not randomly. So yeah, we close another trade, guys. So let's change your amount of money per trade and open the sold trade again. As we can see, we got a pretty good downward trend here. So we can just open a trade down, down, down every time. Also, I recommend you to use a trading plan, of course. So a trading plan should include, first of all, your trading strategy. Second of all, and try rules. If you trade on forex, it's also exit rules, risk management rules also, and daily maximum loss and profit limits. So this helps to avoid emotional decisions and stick to a systematic approach. So for example, if you have $100 in your account, you tell yourself that if you lose more than $40, like $40 for example, you stop and you will continue tomorrow, because anyway, like, you don't have a choice. Like, you will need to recover this money, and or you will do it today emotionally when you lost already the money and you're like, oh my god, I need to recover it. Or it's better if you will continue tomorrow, for example. And you will just have you will stick to a systematic approach. That's it. Also, set daily limits just for yourself. First of all, I was talking about this daily last minute. For example, stop trading if you lose 10% of your account in one day. It's even less than $40, for example. Also, daily profit target. So consider taking a break when your daily goal is reached to protect profits. Because a lot of people, when they start getting the profits, they don't stop, they continue trading. And it's really bad because they start thinking not logically, but they just have the dollars, in their eyes, and they're thinking if they will trade more, they will have more profits. But it's actually not working like this, and you will just burn out, or you will just lost your concentration, and that's gonna be even worse than before. So, I think I will go to your comments, guys. I started a couple of seconds later. This last was a plus for me. Okay, perfect. Long live Russia. You love OTC. Well, I kind of like it, but at the same time, for me, there is no difference between the normal market and OTC. But just sometimes, mostly of the times, OTC pairs have the more payout, like 92%. First of all, and second of all, they have a pretty good situations on the market that helps us to trade profitably. It's a bad habit. But I cannot do anything with myself. So yeah, it's 10 seconds for now. Let's see. We just didn't have a little bit of time. It's just reverse in the upward direction. You can see here's a lot of the shadows on the candles, so it's not really that good, and the candles is not that big as well, showing that the downward trend already slowing down. Here we can actually open a trade down for 3 minutes, so let's do it. So what are you suggesting? Can't we trade your 1 hour session and stop when you stop, even if we are in a profit? No, no, no. I'm not saying about this. Like, of course, 1 hour trading session is kind of okay. So, for example, you finish trading, I finish trading session, you finish trading session with me. I'm talking more about like when you're trading by yourself, for example, because a lot of people actually watching my videos and being in my VIP Club channel for a long time, they start trading by themselves. So, and the main point of the people that before were trading and following my signals and then start trading by themselves, that they don't know the limits. So that's why I'm talking about this, because not so many people know about this and don't feel these limits when they start trading alone. Of course, when you follow my signals, you just follow all of the trading session 1 hour, because there we have a strategy, and there we have also like the some kind of the goals of like 8-9 profits in a trading session. So it's pretty good and pretty enough. So, and in the trading session that you will have by yourself, you will also have the same amount of the trades actually. Okay, here as we can see, it's reversed in upward direction. Here we got some lateral movement. Okay, now the market is not that good actually, but we will try to handle it. So let's find something else instead. Yeah, as you can see, everywhere is lateral movement. Just everywhere like this, and we can see it by the Doesn channels also. So Okay, so we will find something differently, something more interesting. Here's the same. Like before, it was the upward trend or the downward trend, and now just alternate movements. It's not really that good. So, okay. Okay, as you can see here, it went lower. Here it's not that bad, so we can open here a trade up for 3 minutes. It also was a downward trend here before with actually a lot of the fluctuations. So, but now we can see that the upper line of Doujin channels is higher than our entry points right now. So it actually could mean that the resistance level is still this zone. It's looking interesting. Hi, by the way. Okay, I will check it. I will check it soon. Okay. Yes, I found money management is crucial to stay on the market and to accumulate small and win slowly. I really realized that the market is not good. Well, I showed you it before. It's like a lot of the trades with the lateral movement, just the flat, the absence of the trend. As you can see here, the distance between support and resistance levels. You see the Doujin channel is showing us the distance where our price is moving. So it's moving up till this level, then down, up, down, up, down. So in the best version, it should look at least like this. You see? Like this at least. Upward trend for at least like 10 candles. So it's a pretty big distance between support and resistance levels. And then it achieved its resistance level and started going in the downward direction. For example, like here, it was the upward trend. As you can see, the distance between the upper line and the lower line of the Doujin channels is pretty a lot. And then it achieved this resistance level and started going in the downward direction. And again, it achieved the same support level. So you see, the price is absolutely perfect. Like it's really easy to trade. Firstly, you trade up every time you open the buy trade. Then when you achieve the resistance level, you see the reversal, the 1 or 3 red candles, you start opening a trade down. That's it. That's pretty easy. But here, for example, you can see it's not good, right? You see how less is the distance between the support and resistance level, and the chart is moving up, down, up, down, like this. And you can see how small the candles is here. For example, the body of the candles, the shadows of them. So it doesn't make any sense here. It doesn't have any logic. So it's pretty hard to trade on them. So that's how you analyze the chart to understand if it's yours or not. You know. So yeah, today we're actually not really that lucky about the charts, as you can see, because again it's a lot of the lateral movements. Okay, I will check the one that you advised me. Why not? Because I was checking pretty a lot of them. So, but it's 50% payout here. Yes, it's pretty good. It's 50% payouts. Are you sure? Okay, I will listen to my subscriber and I will open it right here, but it's actually pretty good. So here we can see a downward trend before, but now it started reversing in a downward direction. How much profit do you make a day? It depends on the day, actually. You can see all of the statistic in my Telegram channel. I always post every day the results on my trading sessions. So sometimes it could be 10% of my deposits. Sometimes it could be plus 15%. Sometimes plus 5%, for example. It also all depends on my deposit before. So for example, if I start with like, I don't know, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, so that's how I trade with at least like $30, for example, per trade, $20 per trade. I make, for example, in a day, in a trading session, like for example, $100, $200 sometimes. Depends on how much trades we open, how was the market, how was the situation, how many catch-ups we had and everything. So it all depends on a little details actually. So you also need to understand that in the first weeks, in the first days, you don't need to actually focus on how much you will make, how much the percentage, and blah 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 blah. You need to focus on the process, and you need to be happy about this. You need to be like, oh wow, today I'm gonna trade, today I'm gonna do this and this and this, and I will know something new for myself. So I will open here another trade. Today the market is kind of crazy. As you can see, we opened a trade in the upward direction. It was the start of the reversal. Boom, it just went lower. We just didn't have enough time. We still have a chance to close the first two trades, but we'll see. So yeah, as you can see, without the Martingale system, it's almost impossible to do, because if we lost our first or second trade, what we should do? Of course, we should use a catch-up system to recover all of this. So I guys really recommend you, because it was also my mistake when I just started. Like, I was focusing too much on the money, and I was focusing too much on how much I made, how much I will make as well, and everything. But as in every probably industry and area of your life, you should just be happy. You should just be really, I don't know, excited about every day that you do this. And that's how it will be much more easier for you to move in all of this way. And even if you face any difficulties, you understand for yourself, okay, just the part of my journey, but I will handle it and everything. Because if you will always think about materialistic thing in everything that you do, you will never be like really, really happy about the thing you do, if you do it just for the money. Of course, I understand that here we all here doing this because of money, of course, but at the same time, it shouldn't be your first priority, because if it will be your first priority and you will don't have this passion, it's probably will not give you that much results though. So you actually need to like it. And that's why I'm always telling as well, like, trading is not for everyone, definitely, because it's kind of stressful sometimes. It could be really difficult situations, the catch ups and blah blah blah. For example, is here, and a lot of people here already will say that, oh, it's not for me. It's all too crazy, too difficult. I don't really want to do it. So you need to check it out also if you like it or not. And that's why I have my test trading session. That's why I have my live streams to show you the real side of all of this, the real situations that could happen with you on the market. Also, like, I do a test trading session and the voice trading session in my main channel for everyone, absolutely for free and open, so everyone will understand if they're actually ready for this or not. Because I don't need a people in my VIP club channel. It's honestly, I don't need a people in my VIP club channel that after one day will understand that it's not their thing. That they will understand that they're too stressful, they're too scary to open a trades, they have an anxiety or something else. Because I was the same, because firstly I was thinking that was so difficult, I would never do this. But when I tried one time, boom, I realized since the moment I started this that I really like it. And it's like in the life, usually, like, you try a lot of the things, while you will not find something that you really like. So yeah, guys, we close our trade in the plus. It's very interesting. The others are boring at the moment. Thank you so much. Looking very cute today. Thank you. Very wise voice, words, Lisa. Thank you guys so much. So, um, I'm drinking my cola pretty fast. So, guys, right now, we close our trade. The market right now is kind of crazy. So we will continue with your trading in the VIP club today. We will start in like almost 1 hour. So now we'll go get ready for this and prepare. So I hope you also be there and we will see each other. So yeah, so thank you so much all for joining me today. If you have any questions, any problems, you're always welcome in my private messages in the Telegram. You can find all of the links in the VIP club channel. In the description of this video. My VPN is so crazy, so as you can understand, like, the VPN is not even working here, and the YouTube is really new world when you start learning. But you need to keep open-minded and learn as much as you can, and also use paper trading or demo trading to do your test and learn. That's it. That's really good actually advice. I totally agree with this. Thanks for the lessons. Thank you too, guys. I hope you like it. Today was kind of a difficult actually trading session, but thank you for your support and thank you for being here. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, guys. So yeah, I will see you